Is this the reality we want? I wrote these thoughts during a moment of reflection, feeling deeply frustrated about our current environment. Let's talk about the state of things in Singapore, a nation admired worldwide but one that many, including myself, feel increasingly disconnected from. Singapore is no longer the place I grew up in. It's overcrowded, and the pressures of city life are suffocating. I've told myself to adapt to the changes, but deep down, I wonder, how long can I keep going like this? Will I one day become like my mother, struggling in an environment that feels foreign and unwelcoming? Life's too short to live miserably, so I often shut myself away, avoiding the world outside. And what do I find when I do step out? Conversations that feel hollow, people bending over backward to be politically correct, saying what's socially acceptable rather than what they truly think. The older generation, who worked tirelessly to build this country, is now left struggling. Many people in their 50s and beyond can't find jobs because nobody wants to hire older workers. It's heartbreaking to hear them praise the government even as they scrape by, doing odd jobs just to manage until their CPF payout at 65. One man I met shared his plan to live on $1,700 a month after retirement. I couldn't stay silent. "Do you really think that's enough?" I asked. It feels cruel to see people settle for so little after giving so much. Meanwhile, foreigners are often paid more than locals, and younger generations seem to lack empathy for their elders' struggles. Parents save every cent for their children, yet those children are sometimes just waiting for them to pass on to avoid dealing with their health issues. It's a harsh reality, but one that can't be ignored. A friend in his 70s still works a full-time job, earning a modest $3,500 a month, while his boss's son, with zero experience, takes home $5,000. Another example of how the system rewards privilege over hard work. This culture of self-sacrifice among the older generation, saving and enduring for their children, is noble but unsustainable. It often leads to financial struggles that rob them of their dignity in their later years. The problem is deeper than individual stories. Many of us are stuck in a cycle, working low-wage jobs with no hope of breaking free. Starting a business or pursuing something outside our comfort zones feels impossible for many, and that's understandable. But doesn't that mean the system has failed us? I don't mean to be harsh, but these are the uncomfortable truths we need to confront. Singapore is respected globally, but what does that respect mean if its people are less struggling? It's time to stop settling for less and start questioning the status quo. Whether it's standing up for fairer wages, advocating for change, or simply rethinking how we view success, we owe it to ourselves and future generations to do better. Life is too short to live miserably. Let's make it worth living.